I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie, but I think I finally might have to get Ozempic. I've been on the fence about it for a while. I've been debating it for a while. I've been debating having to bring it up to my fucking GP. How do you say to the GP? How do you roll up to a GP and say, "Oh, I think I'm morbidly obese. Can you give me a drug that can help me be skinny, please?" Like, what are you meant to say? You know what I mean? Are you meant to lie and cough? Are you meant to walk in with swollen ankles so you can show you got diabetes or something? What are you meant to say? I don't know what you're meant to say. But regardless, if I can't say that, then obviously what I'll end up doing is doing what everyone else does and going on Telegram and finding some fucking dealer that sells it, because I've seen a bunch, by the way. There's a bunch of fucking dealers on fucking Telegram allegedly who are selling grey market Ozempic and Monjaro and all this other nonsense and peptides on the fucking darknet, which is fucking insane, because that shit could be anything. That shit could be fucking rice vinegar. You have no idea what it is, but people are buying it on droves and leaving good reviews. So I've got an option, but I'm not getting Ozempic for the reason that you think, which is just to fit into my, my Subi jeans, my Dior jeans, my Saint Laurent clothes, my Rick Owen pants. No. The reason I'm going to get Ozempic is because of this headline courtesy of New York Post. Look at this. Average penis size has increased and Ozempic could be to blame, experts say. Now, off the back, when I read this headline, the first thing I think about is when I lost a considerable amount of weight. I think that might have been like, what was that, 2010? Was that 2010? I think the first time that I lost a considerable amount of weight might have been like 2010, 2011. When I was like 300 pounds, I think I went down to like 200. Oh no, I went down to like 198. I was like 300 pounds, went down to 100, which was fucking crazy. Now I went back up again. Now I'm probably like, what, 270, 260? And now I want to get back again, right? But I remember when I first lost that amount of weight, the first thing I noticed was that my Johnson did look bigger, like when I looked down. But then I realized, oh no, it's not really your Johnson looks bigger, it's that you're smaller, so your piece can like, breathe, Like everything looked bigger. Even my feet, I thought looked a bit bigger. Because, there was just, I could just see more of it, right? Because there wasn't a lot more fat on them and shit. And generally wherever your limbs you are. So I wonder if this Ozempic side effect of your penis growing bigger is more to do with actually really obese people never seeing their penis in the first place, or seeing it in full for the first time in its full fucking full definition, full flavor. I wonder if that's the case. We'll read the article and find out, courtesy of New York Post. It says Ozempic might shrink waistlines, but it seems to bulge other parts. In a recent Reddit thread, male Ozempic users claimed the weight loss drug helped their penises grow. I recently measured myself down there and I noticed I gained about 1 inch. A person proudly shared. I don't even know how that's possible, by the way. To be honest, right? Considering, I know some people get it done, but I'm sure it's not healthy. Considering all the plastic surgery women get and shit, I'm actually surprised there's nobody offering a solution for like increasing penis size, but a pharmaceutical one. I'm surprised that's not a thing. We've got everything else, but we don't, or maybe even cosmetic surgery. I'm sure they do exist, maybe in terms of filler, maybe to make it look a certain way when it's flaccid. But I'm surprised there's not an option. There's not a service out there. There's not something pharmaceutical grade that you could just take and you wake up and you've got a fucking mandinga. It's kind of wild, isn't it? Men's lives don't matter. Although there hasn't been enough research done to correlate between the semaglutide and the men's genital measurements, the average penis size is continuing to rise, and some experts think Ozempic might actually have something to do with it. The average penis has grown nearly 10%, from 5.17 inches to 5.63 between 2022 and 2024, according to diabetes.co, and they're not the only ones seeing the increases. The data also revealed that Venezuelan men experienced a massive increase from 1.4 inches to 6.7 inches within those 2 years. Dr. Richard Vini of the consultant of urology surgeon of Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Birmingham, thinks Ozempic and similar drugs could be to blame. He says, men's penises shorten as they get older due to increased body fat and increasing prostate size, drawing the penis back into the body, he told the diabetes.co. God damn it, man. That's kind of shit, isn't it? For some reason, when you get older, your nose gets bigger, but then your dick gets smaller. That's a horrible fucking trade-off, isn't it? That's a horrible fucking trade-off. It is, he quote, It is theoretically possible that new drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy, which are used to treat diabetes, obesity, respectively, can cause people to lose weight. Could also be a factor. As men lose weight, their penises appear larger. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. However, in 2023, research published by the World Journal of Men's Health revealed that average size of what a guy is packing has grown 24% over nearly 30 years. Jesus, that sort of increase has health experts concerned, especially because 2 years ago they couldn't put their finger on what was causing it. Speculation around weight loss drugs being the culprit is possible, but the Ozempic trend is recent and its growth for men has clearly been going on for some time. Me personally, I think if you look at the whole reason why it exists, right? Ozempic exists because of it's like a diabetic drug, right? It's to help people that have diabetes, clearly super obese people who have no other way to lose weight, but they need to get healthy in order for them to live and not die. If that's the case, then I reckon most people who are super fat have never ever actually seen their piece, you know, like properly in its full girth. Maybe some guys are so conscious about their weight they've never even looked down. I know a lot of guys who are fat who don't even weigh themselves. Yeah, even skinny people don't weigh themselves. People really have a lot of hang-ups and insecurities about weighing themselves. So I could imagine there are some guys that the insecurity wise, because they're a certain size, don't even look down. So they don't even have an accurate idea what they look like or what it looks like, or like sometimes we all do, they maybe sometimes think less of themselves, right? So they think they're packing a lot less than what they actually have. And then when they actually lose weight, they measure it, and obviously it looks a lot bigger because you lost the weight, but then it's the first time you've actually measured it, so it looks fucking crazy big. So that could be the reason why that's happening. That really could be the reason why it's happening. Any overall change in development is concerning because our reproductive system is one of the most important pieces of human biology, says Dr. Michael Ellsberg. If we're seeing this fast of a change, it means that something powerful is happening to our bodies. Other possibilities include the cause of chemical exposure with peptides in hygiene products, Ellsberg hypothesized, which can disrupt the hormone regulating endosystem. Now, the only thing I'm saying about this I'm a bit dubious about, just because I'm a sensible lad. Hearing all this stuff, I'm thinking to myself, what's the catch? Nothing comes for free, right? What's the catch? Surely there's a catch when it comes to Ozempic like this. Surely all these benefits, right? Everyone is looking great. Most fat people have the ability now to get skinny for the first time in their entire lives. You're seeing girls like Meghan Trainor, right? That pop star. Remember that pop star Meghan Trainor? I've never seen Meghan Trainor look more happy. Don't get me wrong. Meghan Trainor was always like a fat white girl anyway. Like in general, she's like a fat girl, like happy. But I think I've never seen Meghan Trainor look so happy. She's smiling. She's wearing loads of skimpy outfits, short shorts. She's got a midriff out and shit. So a lot of women are probably, having a new lease of life they've never had before, because Ozempic has opened up all these possibilities because of loss of weight, which they've always struggled to lose. You've seen what it's done to Adele. Adele was always very pretty anyway, but now she looks like a fucking stunner with all the weight loss. Lana Del Rey was looking crazy one time. Now look at her. So I'm sure it's done a lot of good for a lot of people. Many guys have probably never been able to fit in their fucking wedding day at suit. They're fitting it again. They're going on holiday, taking their tops off. Great. But there has to be a side of it. The side effects have to be kind of crazy, innit? I don't want to look into it because I'm considering it myself. Because if I look into the side effects, I'm never going to do it because I'm a sensible person. But all these benefits, all of these pros, the cons have to be high too, innit? They have to be. I don't not believe the cons are high. The cons are definitely high. Like there's no such thing as a free dinner. I don't believe it. Everyone looks amazing. Everyone's going to the red carpet in their best fucking looks. Even if they got the Ozempic face and shit, they can fit into good clothes. Most people don't mind. They have the Ozempic face, the sunken in cheeks, the sunken in eyelids and whatever, eye sockets. If they can fit into something nice and not have to wear, I don't know, not have to wear fucking tall XL clothes, they're going to be happy with it. But what is the trade-off? What are you giving up for that aesthetic, for the aesthetic appeal and pleasure? What are you giving up on the other side? It has to be something. I don't know what it is, but I know it's fucking something. Anyways, my friends, before we continue, because I want to, boost the channel and I want to continue doing what I'm doing here with this particular show, the plan is obviously to keep streaming and doing this on random show and this at the same time all the time. And I want to give it a boost and obviously allow the memberships to kind of grow from here. I think in general, going forward, I think what I might do, actually, when I hit 1,000 episodes on here on YouTube, what I'll end up probably doing is probably taking the show live on Kick and having the memberships on there, and then have the clips up on this page. That's what I probably will do going forward for the long term future of the show. I think so. I think that might be the best way. So then I can build the Kick as well. At the moment, it's hard to figure out what type of content you're doing there because I do so much on YouTube. But for now, I'm trying to get 500 members, obviously on this channel as well. Same sort of thing I'm doing on Random Show. So I'm going to actually give some memberships on here to allow you to watch some stuff and check out some member-only content I'll be publishing throughout the week. So let me actually send out these gifted memberships. So I do get a couple throughout the month I can send out. Oh, I can send out, okay, cool. I can send out 5 right now. So let me send out 5 gifted memberships for some of you lovely people who are watching live. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Who is in the stream chat right now? I saw somebody ask me a question. Who was asking me a question in the stream chat? Big up, who's saying this? Big up, does Ozempic cause skinnier penises? I don't know about that one in terms of girth, but big you up anyway. With no ask, with no ask what becomes of the stroke game. Big up, big up, big up, Apex Potter. How much you eat, AZ? Way too much, Addy Z, way too much. Big up, Andre. Will we see AZ in size 29 Heidi era SLP by winter? 100% you will. 100%, 100%. But I've got such an ego. I'm so prideful that I probably won't end up doing Ozempic. You know, I want to do it be the strength of my own back, and I've done it before. I've actually done it before. I don't know if I've got something here, because this is always a good motivation for myself. But I've done it before, so it's not like an uncommon thing. But I think I might have something here that I can show you in terms of fucking proof. But man's done it before, you feel me? It's not that crazy. Obviously it doesn't seem likely because some of you motherfuckers haven't seen me, but man has done it before. But I don't know where it is. It's somewhere around here anyway. I'm sure I have a picture. Let me see if I can doubly check it up before we continue on. Bear with me 1 second on here. Bada bing, bada boom. Do I have it? Is it that one? No, it's not that one. Is it this? No, it's not. Big up me. Is it? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, it was 2013 actually. It was 2013. It wasn't when I thought it was. I thought my first major kind of weight loss transformation that I did was in 2013 actually, which was a fucking while back ago. So this year will be another big milestone. But I'll show you, because I think that, yeah, that was, and I can do it through like pure hard work and effort, which I'm kind of obviously doing now. I've kind of already lost about 20 pounds anyway, so I'm already on a good little way that I'm going. But, you know, the Ozempic thing is so tempting though, because it's such an easy cheat. Because there's nothing, honestly, no one can, if you haven't worked out before, or if you've not been big before, or just working out in general, doesn't matter if you're big or not, it's so hard to do consistently and also eat well. Like that, I think the eating well is probably, no, I think that doing it consistently is actually harder than eating well. I'm not gonna lie, because once you get used to eating well, it's easy to do. But doing it consistently, trying to go at least minimum of 5 days plus every fucking week, bloody blah blah blah, an hour this, it's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. A lot of people don't really give people credit that do it like that the real way, but it isn't as easy as people make it seem as. I'm not gonna lie, it's a fucking nightmare sometimes. But you know, in the end, you end up being way healthier, and it ends up helping you in the long term going forward when it comes to your life and shit. You feel me? So let me show you. So this is what I did. This is what I did many years ago. So this is what, 2013, I think, right? Yeah, this is 2013. Let me see if I can get this for you. Bear with me 1 second here. Where is it? 2013, right? Ugh, can I, why is it not loading? Bear with me a second on here. Cool, is it downloaded? Yes, it's downloaded. Can I open it? Yes, I can. There we go. Okay. So, there we go. So, that's, can you see it? No, the screen's not on there, by the way. Sorry. I didn't get the screen up, but this is a screen. So, this is 2013. So, right now, underneath this fucking lovely camo jacket I've got, I'm like this now. This is what, I'm back to this, 2013. But this is what I think I did this in the space of like 4 months, I think. 4 months, I think I did this. And this was mostly done with, do you remember that guy? Who's that guy again? What did I do it with? I did this mostly doing, who's that guy again? Who's that light-skinned guy that does the workouts at home? Was it Project X? What was it called again? I was doing that for ages. It fucking works. What was it called? light skinned guy does the workouts at home. It's like X workout. What's it called again? I downloaded the DVDs on a torrent. Like I downloaded them. I put them on my fucking iPad, I think, and I go to the park and I'd be doing the fucking workouts in the morning. P90X, that's it. Yeah, P90X. There we go. P90X. Sean T. Yeah, Sean T's my guy. Big up fucking Sean T. I love Sean T, bro. That shit worked, bro. Honestly, this is what got me there. Sean T. P90X. That's it. Only P90X. That's what got me there, bro. It's fucking sick. Honestly, it's fucking sick. I'll be in the park, like doing my little workouts, doing my ladders and shit. Big up the ladder gang. So if I did that, then I can do that now. If I did that, then I can do that now. You get me?